Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Giggs. This is gonna be a Dear Giggs segment. I haven't did one of these in forever. I did a post and delete on my Facebook and Instagram a month ago telling you guys I'm gonna bring this back, and if you wanted to write me at that time, and I got a few letters that I want to share with you guys tonight. Also, I am accepting Dear Giggs letters still. You can write me at DearGiggs@yahoo.com. This is for anybody just need a second opinion on what they're going through. I would try my best to put myself in your shoes and tell you what I would do. It's nothing professional or anything. This is just what Giggs would do if I was in this situation. So if you have a situation going on and you need a second opinion on it, write me at DearGiggs@yahoo.com. Make sure the letter is short and straight to the point. If it happens to be a little bit long, just make sure you leave all the unimportant things out of it. Make sure you proofread the letter, go over it again and then again before you send it to me, because I'll be reading it as is. So if you fuck up in a letter, I'm gonna fuck up as I'm reading it. So make sure you go over the letter and proofread it before you send it to me. I would appreciate it. And if you want to remain anonymous, you could. If you want to use your name, that's also fine. Again, that's at DearGiggs@yahoo.com. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend already, so I know I am. Let's just go ahead and jump into this juicy dirt, y'all. Dear Giggs, first, let me say welcome back. I am an old subby way back when you did the doobie hairdo and you used the razor blade to split the wefts. That was a long time ago. I appreciate that. So I started using the same method because of you. I really became a big, huge fan after that. So when I heard you're bringing Dear Giggs back, I wanted to get your opinion on my situation. My ex-fiance of 7 years and I broke up recently because he had a baby on me with my friend. I don't want to get into the details, but I did leave him after finding out. Then a week later, I heard that him and her are together. I'm writing you because I love him. We've been together for 7 years and it's hard to not reach out to him, but I haven't, Giggs. I'm trying to see how you would feel about it. He was a good man before all of this, and to just let 7 years go down the drain has been weighing on my mind. What should I do, Giggs? Girl, you were strong enough to leave him after finding out this whole betrayal of your best friend and him sleeping together and having a baby on the way. You were strong enough to leave him then. You just gotta continue to be strong and use your strength to do what's better for you. Think about it. You get back with him, all of a sudden she has the baby, or she's still pregnant. You're gonna start getting inklings or just, intuitions that he's with her, or it's gonna just be something that's gonna come up at the time that you're with him that's gonna make you think, I wonder if he's with her. I wonder what he's doing with her. You're not going to be able to trust him, and you're not going to be able to trust her. And they already moved on, child. They stand together right now. Oh, wait, you didn't say they stay together. You just said that they are together. So they're together right now. They already moved on with their life. Your 7 years, darling, is already down the drain. It's time for you to face reality, continue to be strong, and walk yourself out of this whole bag of garbage gracefully. Just do it gracefully like you have already done. You're trying your best not to call him. It is absolutely normal to miss something that you had for 7 years, but stay strong enough to not call this man, to not get back with this man, and put yourself first. And I promise you probably will find something better than what you had. I know you say that he was a good man, but that good man comes with your best friend and a baby, child. Ask yourself, do you want to accept that? I'm going to call you 7 years down the drain, because it is down the drain, honey. I just wanted to make that a huge reality for you. It is already down the fucking drain. So if anyone got something to say to 7 years down the drain, y'all go ahead and leave y'all comment below, and I'm going to go ahead and get to the next letter. That is so sad, though. So sad. Hey Giggs, this is going to be short. My 17-year-old friend is a lesbian and we have been friends since middle school. She haven't came out to no one but me, but now she is ready to tell her mom, who is very homophobic. I want y'all to know she put very in capital letters. I don't know if this is a she or he, but I heard her mom myself talk about gays and lesbians whenever she sees someone who is a part of the community on TV or even out in public. She sometimes hit below the belt with her words, and I think that's why my best friend wants to tell her, because she thinks her mom will bite her tongue, and she wants to introduce her to her girlfriend who looked just like a guy. I feel like she should wait until we are in college to tell her, that way her mom won't put her out or anything. I heard so many bad coming out stories that ended up with parents throwing the kid out. But my friend is so in love and wants to share it with the world openly. We graduate in May and both of us are going to college soon, and she is staying on campus, but she is planning to tell her mom before we graduate. What more can I say to convince her otherwise? Please help. I'm gonna just call you best friend. So, best friend, you actually made a good point about her waiting till she is out of her mom's house, because some parents do overreact and kick their kids out. And I'm pretty sure she's probably worried about that too. You already gave your opinion on it. You said, what more can I say to convince her? You can't convince her that that's going to happen. That's something that would probably happen. It's a scenario that it might happen, but you never know. So I feel like, although you did give a great opinion, you did that, and that was the only job that you were supposed to do. Give your opinion and leave it in the hands of your best friend. It's her that's coming out. It's her that has to make the decision if she wants to wait or if she wants to go ahead and share who she loves with her mom in the world. You did your part as a best friend. So I hope that helps. Anybody else that has an opinion on best friend, y'all go ahead and leave it below in the comment section, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the next topic. But before I get to the next topic, I know that it is so hard for us as friends or just family members or someone that we care about, that are holding a secret like that, that are that wants their friend to come out and be liberated, be free and everything. But we all have to understand that that person is really the one that's dealing with it, and they have to deal with it in their own pace. It's okay that we give our opinions, but we can't force it upon them. We can't make them think that this is how it's going to be, because we don't know that that's going to be the case. So it's best for us always to give our opinion, but don't try to force our opinion on other people, because it'll make you look like you're mad because they didn't do what you wanted them to do. That's exactly what it would make you look like you're the mad person and you're upset because they didn't take your advice, although the advice is optional to take. So always remember that. Let me go ahead and go to the next letter. Whew, this is kind of long. It says, this is a real life movie. I don't want to use my real name, so call me Trail. I'm an open bisexual black masculine male. Yes, I love women and masculine men, not feminine men. I never lied about it to anyone as well, but I'm in a dilemma. Sorry if this is long, but I really need your help. I am single, so don't judge me. I have 2 jobs, and one of them is at midnight, a Uber driver. Wait, I read that wrong. I have 2 jobs, and one of them is a midnight Uber driver. A midnight Uber driver. That's what we're going to call, well, you said call you Trail. Midnight Uber driver would have been good too, though. But I'm going to go ahead and call you Trail. So one night I picked up this woman from her job while taking her home. We sparked up a conversation and we started flirting with each other. So I gave her my number before dropping her off, but she never called me. So the next time I saw her was at my first job, like a few weeks later. I was on my break and I saw her walk in with my ex-boyfriend, who happens to be a closet bottom, meaning he's on a DL. when we was together, he was struggling with his sexuality, so we broke up because he wanted me to remain hidden. So before they can see me, I went into the employees lounge. Giggs, tell me why she called me the next day and asked me why I didn't say hi to her. I said because you was with your man and you haven't called me in a few weeks. Then she said that wasn't her man, it was her brother. I almost spit my juice out, Giggs. I told her I was going to call her back but never did. The thing is, she keep calling me and I don't want her to show up to my job. Should I just keep it real with her, Giggs? Because I don't want to be in a crazy situation. Thanks for reading. I love your channel and will be waiting for your response. Wow, it's a small world, ain't it? So, Trail, I mean, if you always been true to yourself, I mean, I love the fact that there's some bisexual men out there that don't hesitate to tell a woman, hey, I like men and I like women. It's up to you if you want to get with me. You leave the option open. You know, some men, they be too scared, you know, thinking that a woman is going to judge them. And I know some women that have dated bisexual men that doesn't judge them, you know. So that's a good thing for you to be open and honest and everything. And since we're talking about being open and honest, you're going to have to just lay it down to her because you don't owe her nothing. Like, this girl didn't call you in 2 weeks. And you're not involved with her sexually. She's just somebody that you had a little drive home conversation with, a little bit of flirting and everything. So you don't really owe her anything. You're not leading her on or anything like that. So just be honest with her and tell her that I actually am gay, or I mean, I'm sorry, not gay. I'm actually am bi, and I know. Oh my God! But if you tell her that you know her brother, then she's gonna know that her brother is gay. And if he's on a DL, he's not gonna. Ooh, you really is in a dilemma, baby. That's a real good, like, bad dilemma. But I would say, you know, I don't know. Like, y'all, I have no idea. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't want to blast my ex-boyfriend and give all his teas out to his sister because I was dicking him down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also interested in her. So what can I tell her? I think that you might have to continue to call avoid her till she get the picture that you don't want to talk to her or whatever. And you might have to, you know, and I hate to say this because I am such a real person. You might have to tell a little white lie, you know, so you um won't expose her brother. I think that you might have to just say that you're not interested. I don't know if you are. I know you said that you guys are flirting, but I don't know if you really are interested. It seems like she wasn't really interested if she didn't call you in 2 weeks. But maybe you would have to just tell a little white lie and say, I'm not interested anymore, and leave it at that. Because if you tell her anything else that has to do with her brother, then you're telling her brother tease. So think about that, y'all. If y'all got anything to say to Trail, because Trail is in a sticky dilemma, y'all go ahead and leave it below in the comment section. I hope I helped you a little bit. But I know me, if I was in that situation, I would just have to say, look, I'm not even interested anymore because I'll be protecting my ex-boyfriend Tease, who was on a DL when we was together. And he wanted to keep you hidden. So obviously you don't want to, you know, you don't want that kind of drama coming towards you once you spilled his tea. So don't spill his tea, you know. But if you do spill his tea, just know that there's gonna be some consequences behind it because you're telling his sister that he's actually a down low bottom, basically. Wow. So again, if anybody got something to say to Trail, y'all leave it below at the bottom of this video in the comment section, and I'm gonna go to the next letter, which happens to be the last letter. So let's see. Ooh, this is kind of long too. It says, should I make the first move? Hey Giggs, can I get your take on what I'm going through? My husband is doing 3 years in prison. He already served 5 months, and I've been going through a lot financially since he got locked up. I know I'm gonna get a divorce from my husband. That's a no-brainer. I love my husband, Giggs, but he put me in a position to where the marriage is over and I'm beginning to have feelings for his friend. I can write paragraphs on how this happened, but let's just say we both tried to tell him before he went to prison to stop breaking the law, and he didn't listen to us. His friend seems more like the responsible one, and I've been relying on him for emotional and financial support since he's been locked up. He helped me pay 4 different bills so far, and he knows I can't pay all of the bills myself. Mind you, his friend has been there for him even before my husband got locked up. I didn't know anything about it until his friend told me that my husband always asked for loans and didn't pay them back sometimes. I started to realize that I always had some kind of attraction towards his friend, but I never acted on him. His friend never made a move or even flirted with me, but he always making sure I'm okay, and he's a great listener. I don't know, Giggs. Maybe I'm lonely, but I really want his friend. Am I wrong for having these feelings? What would you do, Giggs? First of all, there's so many niggas out here that you could talk to other than his friend. There's so many niggas out here that will listen to you, that will be your emotional supporter, even your financial supporter, because some sugar daddies and shit. Do not, and I repeat, do not act on those feelings, because if you act on those feelings, you're going to open up a whole can of worms that you ain't going to want to handle 3 years after your husband get out, because this is his friend. This is the man that's been loaning his ass money, and now he's, I know that you put in this letter that he haven't flirted with you or didn't show you any, like, he didn't show you any type of move that says that I want to fuck with you. So stop reading into what he's doing too hard and making it seem like he's doing this because I know that he cares about you, but it seems like he cares about his friend, and he want to make sure that his friend wife is not, gonna end up on the streets or something. That's what it seems like. He's just being kind and friendly, and you're taking it as he's somebody that's desirable, which you shouldn't, because he's not even showing you that he want to get with you. So I feel like you should put all that energy into somebody else, because it's somebody else that can do the same thing that he's doing. You are not his responsibility, child. You are not his responsibility, especially after you divorce his friend. Those, little help me outs might stop after you divorce him, because he might also be in a relationship himself. You didn't even say if his friend has a woman or not, but there's so many things that I can say to you that makes me say don't do it, but it's up to you. But I would just don't do it, because you got to think about your husband get out, child. He get out, he see that his old lady is with his best friend. He might end up being back in there. You might be hospitalized or buried, or I don't want to, I just got to throw these scenarios out there, because it's a lot that can happen if you make that first move. And I would say no, don't make that first move. That's something that I wouldn't do, since you asked me what would I do. And yes, you are wrong for having those feelings. So I'm gonna call you lonely, because that is what you are. Let's just be real. You even said it. I don't know if I'm lonely, but I really want his friend. You're lonely, and since he's giving you this attention, you're reading it into it the wrong way, because this man have not made a move on you. He didn't flirt with you or nothing. He's just doing something that's honorable as a friend, because he's looking out for his best friend's old lady, but that's something that he's not supposed to do. That's not his responsibility. I wouldn't rely on him too much with the emotional part, and if you want to continue to rely on him with the financials part, so be it. That's up to you, but I wouldn't do it neither way, financially or emotionally. I would just start talking to my sisters about my problems, my family members about my problems, my friends about my problems, but not my husband's friend while he's in prison. Let's just be real. It just don't even sound right. So anybody else that has something to say to Miss Lonely, y'all leave it below at the bottom of this comment section. And that is it for Dear Gigs. Again, if y'all want to write me, it's at deargigs@yahoo.com. I am having a good weekend, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend too. And more videos to come. Bye.